Currently, guys, we are in our garden, in our rock melon garden, and you are seeing right now the bulk leaves coming from the vines of our rock melon. In the past day, or that was yesterday, I gave a challenge to our rock melon and I embarked on a challenge that the base of the rock melon should have been carrying fruits, and I hope this one is going to succeed. Will you be accepting the challenge? I hope so. And I am seeing it also to be overshadowed later on by the other vines from the other source. So right now, actually, I couldn't easily cross on the walkway because it has been filled with the vines from the rock melon here on the specific area where I rip wrapped and I loosened before the soil. So I couldn't see, or I could not see directly the soil because it has been covered right now with the bulkiness of the leaves of the rock melon. So I am just so happy that the the effort that we had about loosening the soil and watering it, and even this time that we are short of water, we lack water, yet we thank the season. We really thank God for the change of season because that season helps us to allow these rock melon to be adaptive to the environment and just simply grow even if it lacks water. So right now I am thinking of the time we were in the Philippines. We do not actually water, especially if we are in the mountain, and we are just allowing the moisture during the night to allow these rock melon or plants to grow. So there is another one that really, there are actually two there already have accepted our challenge that they are going to grow just beneath and allowing them to just thrive and becoming so big, and yeah, we just continue to grow. Now, another observation here is that there is a grass that grew in between, but I'll just allow it to grow because I sense that this is not going to become like a huge competitor. It means that we're just giving balance in the ecosystem, that not only that the rock melon are growing, but there are also portions of it which there are grasses, of course, because there is symbiotic relationship between plants, and we just have to allow it to occur. We just have to allow it to happen. So again, wow, of all the areas here wherein I rip wrap, this is the most prominent one. This area became so prominent this time because, as you can see, guys, oh wow, there is already, yes, there is a fruit here, and seeing the weight of this one, I believe this is going to be hiding from us later on. So let's just allow it. Really, I am praying that going to have abundant supply of water this week, and we are going to soak this again because I could sense right now that the vines are actually lonely. I mean, the tip of the vine became so lonely this time, perhaps because of the scarcity of water, and they seem to be like saying, I am thirsty, I am lacking of water, I need water. So just be adaptive. So we are just training this rock melon also to be adaptive to the environment, not to be too much dependent on water, or else there is a problem later on, and we are going to encounter that problem later on, that they will always be requiring us to provide, water all the time. But it shouldn't be the case at all times. They should be adaptive to the environment, of course, to the supply of water, right? If I could have the power to even establish a duct from Dolphin Park towards here, then I should have flooded this place with water, and there shouldn't be any time wherein these rock melons going to become thirsty. They will always be having the abundant supply of water. One thing that I noticed here, I think there is an insect or pest that gradually transform the leaves of our rock melon into lighter yellow, and eventually it will dry up. Perhaps these are the result from the emission of liquid, the acidic emission of liquid from the black beetle that I have seen in the past few days. Not few days, months. There were plenty of black beetle here, and whenever you attempted to remove them, the way they wanted to protect themselves is by emitting that pungent smell from the liquid that they are emitting, and it's acid. And if you happen to get it contacted with your eyes, perhaps you are going to become blind. Oh, that's learning today, so I need to be very cautious. I remember I witnessed myself when I remove them from the vine and submerge them and bury them. The tendency is that they are emitting that liquid, that pungent liquid, and it almost reached my eyes during the time. So better that I distance myself from it, and because of that, I just saw that the liquid could not actually reach a certain height, so it just eventually fell to the ground. Okay, so to assist this rock melon, okay, that I kept a pole here tied with the rope going up so that it will go up, because we should not allow it to cover that area. That's too far for this rock melon to go. So thank you guys for watching. SAS TV official.